Come on, Lotro. Load. You can do it. I believe in you. Hi, everybody. It's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to Adventures After Dark. I'm your host. I'm Big Ed Mustafa. I'm excited to be here. And I am on Dardanissa. She's on Gladden server. She's a high elf. She's a burglar. And she just hit 100th level. And, perhaps even more importantly, completed Darter Master. The Darter Master trophy is now proudly on her cottage wall, displayed for all to see. And I have been working my way across Western Gondor. Apparently, I am being vectored towards the old elf outpost, both by the epic storyline and by the landscape quests. And that's okay, it's a good time to head over there. We'll start the evening by fighting some Corsairs. Antler checking in. What's that Volume 1 quest doing in your log? It's whatever. You mean the one I was just looking at? I have lots of unfinished business all over Middle Earth. Dardanus is a lot of fun to play, but I don't consider her to be one of my completionist characters. Karate chop! Take that old dirty dog out. How are we going to get down there? I'm a burglar. I'm going to jump. Safe fall. The hardest part about playing a burglar is switching back to your other characters and not having safe fall available.
How may I help you, friend? These are troublesome times
Confront
indeed.
and defeat that dude.
How may I help you, friend? How may I help you, friend?
Hopefully in 2 weeks I'll start questing again soon. That will be a glorious thing. Antler has moved into a new home and is awaiting the cable dude to hook up his fast internet. There's a shock. I'm just getting started tonight and my bags are already a mess. I know nobody expected that. Forbin Kid checking in. Hello, Forbin Kid. Hey, you. Invaders of the Havens. Quit invading my haven, you dirty old corsair. He did not make it. Apparently I have to go talk to somebody to turn in the relic quest. That's okay. Don't look at me. Look away. There you go. Forbin Kid, are you feeling frosty? If we can get a few more of us together tonight, I want to go hunt all of the roving threats of Eriador. Why? Because there's something wrong with me. Something very, very wrong with me. I'm supposed to do something with these waterlogged crates? That doesn't make any sense. Is that triggering a quest? Yeah. A Bay of Barrels. Okay. I'll try most anything once, unless it's oysters. What's wrong with oysters? Oysters are delicious. Singer checking in. Singer agrees that there's something very, very wrong with me. Thank you for that affirmation, Zinger. He did not make it. He sleeps with the fishes. You could always hunt the 9. We did that a lot on Evernight, actually. I think everybody got tired of me going, all right, let's start with the Fallen Kings. I really like the cathedral that's set in. I think it's pretty gorgeously drawn, so we ran that quite a bit. Die, villainous scum. Alright, I am hoping for a big and generous audience tonight. The reason? I have kicked off my annual fundraiser for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. That is not the link I wanted to post, so let me go back and recopy this. There it is. So many of you probably remember from last year that I helped raise money for the Omaha's RC Flying Club to help them benefit Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. My viewers raised a little over $2,000, some very generous contributions, and we were able to parlay that into a little over $4,000 to Make-A-Wish. I took $1,009 and donated it directly to Make-A-Wish of Nebraska through my work, and they matched $1,000. And then we took another $1,000 raised on my Twitch channel, and we bought all of the raffle prizes for the air show. And we raised a little over $2,000 in raffle ticket sales. So the Lotro community here on Twitch indirectly benefited Make-A-Wish of Nebraska to the tune of $4,000 last year with the help of the Omaha's RC Flying Club. It was a great effort, very much appreciated, had a lot of fun doing it. The club raised another $3,500 in direct donations and selling concessions at the air show. Hot dogs, chips, pop, water. And you can see the giant check for $7,500 still on the wall behind me. It was a great effort. I'm hoping to do even better this year, and I need your guys' help. If you've got a couple of bucks, $5, $10, whatever you got laying around, if you can spare a few dollars, I'd greatly appreciate some help. The link down there, it's pretty straightforward, twitch.streamlabs.com/BigEdMustafa. You can go directly to that link to donate. It goes to help a great cause, and you guys are fantastic. I appreciate what we did last year, and I'm looking forward to doing even more this year, if the economy is willing. If you can't help, if you don't have any extra money to contribute, that's okay. Just mention it to some of your friends. Tell a friend who might have an extra couple of bucks and point them my direction. But I'll be raising money all through the 1st of September. Labor Day this year is September 2nd. So whatever we don't have raised by then, we don't have raised. But you guys are great, and I'm confident that we will get a good turnout. My RC Flying Club, the Omahawks, you can check out their website at omahawks.org, OMAHAWKS. There should be pictures from last year's air show. I've posted video of me being interviewed by the television news people. They like to come out and shoot video because Labor Day is normally a bit of a boring news day anyway. So they like a good human interest story. Unfortunately, it also coincides with a few other things here in town. I think there's a Labor Day parade, and they do a thing called September Fest every year, and so we're usually fighting for news coverage. But that's okay. As long as we get some money raised and help grant a wish, I feel like we've done our part. But when I first took over the air show, we were only doing a couple $1,000s a year, and I was like, the problem is we do about $10,000 worth of work every year. We need to figure out how to turn that into $10,000 in donations. And we've actually, the year before last, we did it. We hit the $10,000 mark for the first time. But it's a great organization. It's very rewarding to help them out. And during the air show, we invite out a wish recipient family to come out, talk about Make-A-Wish, what it meant to their family, and interview some really cool kids. And I told the story about a girl named Aspen who came to the air show a couple of years ago. And Aspen lives, I think it's West Point, Nebraska. She lives on a farm a couple miles out of town, and she just really digs chickens. And every time she had to go to a doctor's appointment or go to the hospital or get a procedure done, her sister would buy her a chick. And she got to where she owned about 100 of her own chickens. And her mom was talking about her Make-A-Wish experience, and what she ended up requesting was her own playhouse, and they did a chicken coop themed playhouse for her on the farm where she could do her craft stuff and go out and play, and had a space all to herself, and she just thought that was super neat. And I'm interviewing these people live in front of, 1,200 people, and we're on the PA system and on the mic, and I'm like, well, Aspen, I got to give you credit. You're a very smart young lady. That's a way better wish than I would have come up with. If I had 100 chickens, my wish would have been for 100 bottles of hot sauce. And the crowd laughed. I mean, it was a pretty good line, especially for just kind of coming up with it on the spot. I hadn't heard her story before and just kind of was reacting to it live as I heard it. And the whole crowd laughed. I got a good response back from everybody, except for Aspen. This little girl turned around and only I could see her face, and she was just staring daggers at me like, if you threaten my chickens, I'll cut you. And it was quite the contrast, because she was just adorable little 8 or 9-year-old girl, and her mom had her hair all done up in pigtails, and she had these ponytail holders that looked like little cupcake muffin tins done in red, white, and blue, and just as adorable as could be, and very scary. So that was an experience I won't soon forget. We had a terrific young man last year who came out and he read his own story out loud over the PA system in front of a big crowd of people. And let's see, who all was there? If you guys hang out in my channel, Tower, Captain Zoid America, Mr. Kristoff, and Antler were all at the air show last year. Antler didn't come out the year before, and he's told me several times it's one of the biggest regrets of his life. And he was so glad he was able to join us last year. That might not be exactly how it went. It might have just been me torturing him for a year because he didn't come out to the air show. And he lives like 10 minutes away from our flying club. Inquiring Minds checking in. Hello, Inquiring Minds. Hello, Bacchus. Hello, Ponton Finberry. And Antler knows if he doesn't come out this year, he will be tormented again. SKDX Killer checking in. Hello, Nick. Let's get some more shout-outs out there. I actually got to catch Inquiring Minds live today. I got a chance to pop in and say hello. That was super fun. See, Nick's been playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. SKDX Killer is a recovering former Lotro Stream Team member. It's a trauma that never fully goes away, but with lots of therapy, you can eventually try to get on with most of a normal life after leaving Lotro Stream. Bacchus probably hasn't streamed in a while, but we'll shout him out anyway. Just got home from my first arcade bar. Awesome. What were you playing at the arcade, Nick? I'm an old arcade rat from long, long ago. I think I'm done in here. Ponton Finberry's eating vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup. Galaga? Oh, Galaga and Dig Dug. Okay. Those are some classics. I'm just going to have a look around, see if I can find any wounded elves up here. I'm a bit surprised to not find a wounded elf. Wonder why I'm not tripping that quest. Maybe I have to go turn in more stuff. That is the right spot, isn't it? But he took me out for the night. Cool. Played some pinball. I dig pinball. Man, I remember being in the 7th grade and I saw a Williams Defender machine for the first time. They opened a video game arcade and it was directly in between my path to my junior high school or middle school and my house, and I had to walk past it every day on my way home. Needless to say, I very rarely ever came straight home after school. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to go hang out at the arcade for a few hours after school, and I'll come home when I've run out of my dad's quarters that I pilfered. My dad had a big water jug that he put his spare change in, and couldn't figure out for the longest time why it wasn't filling up. I keep jumping change in here. How come it's not filling up? Good call, Dad. We then paid for $12 drinks and played a few games. Yeah, $12 for a drink. There's a reason I don't drink anymore. It's not because I ever had a problem with alcohol. In fact, given my family history, I'm probably better at handling my alcohol than most, but it just didn't make any sense to spend all that money just to not feel good the next day. A 1983 Mario Brothers machine. Inquiring Minds loves pinball. Not streaming since late May, but planning to take some leave soon. Fresh reinstall and setup of your PC. Yeah, you were having some frame rate issues, weren't you? Bacchus is running some of that junky old AMD equipment, and he has a lot of problems with it. That stuff will blow up and kill your dog. You don't want to be running AMD hardware.
It always warms the heart to meet a new friend in these dangerous days.
What can I throw away? I'll throw this helmet away.
I am Laughlorn, and I am proud to count myself among the Aborigines.
Entry, play all night, but expensive drinks. That sounds like a good recipe for making money. I had to look it up and sing an image of Dig Dug. I seem to remember playing that long ago, just forgot the name. It's a classic. Still can't run Lotro, but can run other MMOs? That's crazy. Garbage frame rates, can't understand why. What's my frame rate right now? And I am at 1440p. Let's see what we got here. 120 frames a second. Seems pretty consistent, at least. Max and ultra detail settings. You're running a 7900 XT, right, Ed? Yep. Both GPU and integrated won't play. I've tried everything. SKDX Killer is still having trouble with this Lenovo notebook. That's super weird. We're going to sneak up on this dirty old cliff stalker. Put him down like a bad habit. Not what I meant to do at all. That was not what I meant to do. Do not confuse coup de grace with summoning your war steed. I'm not very good at this game. I'll buy a cheap tower to play at some point. Baka says mine is just straight garbage FPS and it's across 2 machines now. Both this new one with a 7600X and a 7900 XTX and my old machine that was an 11th gen i5 and a 6700 XT. Well, that's weird. I liked my 6700 XT. In fact, I built this new machine for basically no reason other than I was bored over the winter. I just started buying it piece by piece. The old machine is a 5700X with a 6700 XT graphics card, and it's just been sitting on the floor behind me ever since I hooked up the new one. I gotta fire it up this weekend though and get some documents off of it that are like my flyer and my schedule spreadsheet for the air show from last year, and try to get some of that stuff dialed in. What air show? I'm so glad y'all asked, because it has to do with my Labor Day fundraiser. And I'll pop the link for that right here. It's the Labor Day Air Show that raises money for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. It's a terrific cause. Yeah, SKDX Killer has a perfectly capable notebook. I don't know why he's having problems either. He's got a fairly high-end processor and dedicated graphics built in, and for him to not be able to run Lotro at all is really jacked up. Now what have I aggroed? I like hunting cliff stalkers because they drop tons of task items. It's a happy thing. It says to deliver this stuff to the dude I was talking to, and I went to where I thought he'd be, and I can't find him. No, Nick's notebook has 4060? He's got a new notebook with RTX 4060 graphics built in. I mean, and I think it's a fairly new high-end Ryzen processor, too. Nick should be having zero problems running Lotro, as Bacchus should either.
Gondor needs your aid. Gondor needs your aid.
Does Gondor need my aid?
How may I help you, friend? How may I help you, friend?
I don't have enough room to do that. Alright, what are we going to throw away? You've slain the Corsair leader. You should now return to where you just came from. Alright. Let's pray to God there's vendors there I can sell some of this junk to. Yeah, AMD integrated graphics are miles ahead of Intel integrated graphics. In fact, Mrs. M's computer is an APU. She's got a 5600G, which is basically just a notebook chip and a desktop. And it runs Vega integrated graphics. And I've played and streamed Lotro directly from the integrated graphics. It's surprisingly good. In fact, the integrated graphics in my chip were so fast, I was able to play Apex Legends just on the integrated graphics while I was waiting for my GPU to show up. I did not think it would be able to run the game, and it actually ran it at playable frame rates, which was like, you're kidding me. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm supposed to reforge too.
What news do you bring, traveler?
Here's a vendor. Hello, vendor.
These are troublesome times indeed.
These are troublesome times indeed. What can we sell? Let's sell this cloak. It's a Belephus cloak. And I've got an emerald I don't need. I've got so many emeralds tucked away that it's like, yeah, not really a thing. I'm having a hard time reading that description. Old man glasses activate. Embroidered is the word I couldn't read. Purple letters on a black background are not good for old eyes. Embroidered. There we go. Let's open that. Trick and trick removal. Alright, I've got like 3 pack slots open. I'm ready to rock. Take a look at your lowest level task items, the ones you might never need more of. It's a good idea. Let's go talk to the dude. What I'd like to do is get to Dol Amrith, tag it as a travel point, and then go clean out some task items.
Gondor needs your aid.
Gondor needs my aid. That's a nice pair of shoes.
Gondor needs your aid.
There is a great old movie that was produced by a young man named Steven Spielberg back in the day. It's called Used Cars, starring Kurt Russell and Jack Ward. Jack Ward plays twin brothers who own competing car lots across the street from each other. It's an R-rated comedy. It's incredibly hilarious. And that's a line from that movie. It's a nice pair of shoes. You baited him, didn't you, Rudy? City of the Prince. Ooh, we're going to Minneapolis. Find the entrance to the Cave of Averin, overlooking the sea. I could go do that, I suppose. Death and Below. Hi, Ed. You going to do the bird finder? Probably not. At least not tonight. I did just get Darter Master on Dardanissa here. Just got the title last night. We're showing that off. Come here, you dirty old cliff stalker. Well, that was a good hit. He did not make it. Pot and Finberry said, never heard of Spielberg. Who's that? Used Cars was his greatest cinematic achievement, but he did struggle along and make a few more movies before semi-retiring. Alright, I'm going to spare my horse the scare here. Dying Elf.
Will you hear my sorrows?
Did they move him?
A shadow is on my spirits.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you move him to the tower. Okay. We're just going to move him to the tower and kill everything in our way. That's a pretty noble cause. Take that, you dirty old pirate. Valentine says, beautiful cape and hood. Thanks. This is actually a cosmetic reward for doing task item turn-ins. It is the Cloak of the Eager Beaver. It's awarded for doing 400 task item turn-ins. Why do we do task item turn-ins? Because they're good and good for you. You get item experience points, regular experience points, War Steed experience points. You earn titles, you earn cosmetics, And most of all, it helps get junk out of your bags. Plus, you earn rep points with the faction to whom you're turning in the task items.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Alright, we'll let the elf die here, overlooking the sea. Goodbye, Mr. Elf. I have plenty of healing potions on me, but yeah, I'm not going to give you any. Good luck. I think I have to go up higher to get to the cave, but I'll check over here. It's been a while since I've headed over there. Maybe this is the way. Volume was low, sorry. What name again? It's stunning. Oh, this is the Cloak of the Eager Beaver. It's a cosmetic reward for completing 400 task item turn-ins. It's hard to see right now because of my ninja-like invisibility. Thank you very much. You're welcome. There's a busy bee cloak you get for 300 task items turned in, and if you get 500 task items turned in, you get the Cloak of the Hotshot. That's a really good looking cloak to wear with red armor. If you get a red armor set, that's a perfect cloak to go with it. The Busy Bee's also pretty spectacular looking too. I mean, there's a lot of nice cosmetics that you get for task item turn-ins. Take that, you dirty old cliff stalker. Orban kids here. Why am I missing the turn to the cave? Maybe it's up the hill further? I'm not a smart man. Well, if I can get a Zinger and a Forbin kid and an Egarther, I think we can go wreck some roving threats. Zinger's been all after me. He's like, Ed, you need to get to level 100 so we can go do more roving threats. And I'm like, okay, okay. He just really likes fighting roving threats. Anybody see a cave entrance around here? That looks like a cave entrance down there. Don't put that hate on me, Ricky Bobby. I hope you have handsome, articulate sons, and I hope they lose the use of their legs. Whoever wrote the dialogue for that movie, that was just priceless. Good times. For whatever reason, I rarely do tasks in Lotro, so no cloak or titles for me unless I get to it. And here's Averum. We've got a swift horse. I think that's a Tracy Chapman song. Oh, there's another Averum. I guess the Averum is just the name of the elf tribe who live in this cave. I thought I was looking for a dude named Averum. Galdor. Alright, who am I supposed to be talking to? I'm not sure I ever knew there was an upper level up here.
You know what quest this is? I saw the ring from the road and I thought I'd have a quest down here.
It's part of the epic storyline? Oh, find Dorthaneth within the cave of the Avorn? So there's a dude in here for us to talk to if we can find him. Here he is. He's on a bridge up top. An elf maid stands on the bridge, deep in thought. Hello, elf maid. I am also a beautiful elf maid.
I am called Dorthaneth, and I have chosen to care for the Arborine.
Dorthaneth.
I'm glad you have come to the cave of the Arborine.
I know your face, for I came to Imladris some months ago and saw you there.
I think Will Ferrell wrote that. Yeah, back when his movies were good, Step Brothers and Anchorman and
Galdor is right to worry. The men of Umbar have not possessed loyalty like
travel
this
to
for
the
years.
entrance of Dol Amrith
Go
and
to
present
Dol
yourself to
Amroth
the guards.
and give Lothiriel my warning.
Okay. You have to give Lothiriel a warning. Talladega Nights. The weird offbeat dialogue was just hilarious. If you ain't first, you're last. Exactly. Oh, and I forget the actor's name. Omarosa's fiance. The way he said it, though, it was just with such impassioned zeal. It was hilarious. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
You didn't go to the Dead Marshes?
Is that where the fast horse leads?
Yeah. And there was a quest ring on the guy, standing right beside the horse.
Oh, I ignored that.
I did too.
Do we have any Garther in voice chat? That might have been him just popping in now.
That's me.
Hi. I was just saying, do we have any Garther in voice chat? And you magically appeared.
I didn't even hear you say that because I turned off the stream sound before I clicked on Discord. So, yeah, that was happening simultaneously.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't done the Dead Marsh thing before, it's kind of time consuming because they don't let you mount. And they drag you from one side to the other a few times. So, I mean, you can start it, but it takes a while.
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry.
Plus, it also sucks, so...
Yeah, and it sucks.
Like, what's the least fun thing we could do? Visit the Dead Marches.
Well, the only thing that's kind of interesting is that there is a rare... I think there's a warband with a rare drop. Some sort of frog or something that people sometimes try to farm.
And that qualifies as kind of interesting.
Well, it's a reason why people go
out
there and do stuff.
Fair enough. Plus, you
But
can
it
probably
is-
fish up a lot of wallets in the Dead Marshes. It's a good call.
Zorzur the Lone Hunter.
Bolton, speak your business, stranger.
And trying to remember what the rare drop is. The Marsh Frog. Tome of the Marsh Frog.
Yeah, that sounds like something that would be worth farming.
Yeah, I've run across them a few times, but never got the drop.
There's a stranger with swords running at the princess. Let him through.
What brings you to Dol Amroth, adventurer?
Seems legit.
Yeah. What could go wrong? Ooh. Alright, I have to grab another Coke Zero right now before I black out. Like Pauly Shore demanding to play Richard Simmons? I would see that movie. That sounds fantastic.
Too soon?
Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio. In all fairness, Gipio, it is a really nice chair, so you got that going for you. I had to get another Coke Zero. I was desperate. Oh, that's good. Still got 2 more days to finish your battle pass in Apex, Scipio. I believe in you. We need vendors here in the Great Hall of the Prince. I have to vendor before I can finish that quest. I should probably hit a milestone while I'm here too. The milestone's back this way, isn't it? Ad. Oops, sorry, no ad. I can do an ad for my Make-A-Wish fundraiser. Help Big Ed Mustafa raise money for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. The link is https://twitch.streamlabs.com/Big Ed Mustafa. $2, $5, $8. I've had some very generous donations. If money's tight, you don't have that much to throw at me, anything would be fine. Just want to keep the fundraiser rolling along. So anybody except Forbin Kid. Forbin Kid's already donated twice. Very gracious, appreciate the help. Take the night off, Forbin Kid. Give your credit card a break.
Not mine, it's my dad's.
Okay. Could have sworn there were vendors down here.
I had the horse stable here, and I was in my housing neighborhood there and took the stable and it didn't offer me LM or. I thought maybe I didn't have it. I came back here and I had it. And do you have to travel from a stable master in order to make it stick or anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
I never noticed it before, but then you used to be able to get here from the housing portal. I don't know about free to play, but I brought level 20 characters here from taking the portal down, and then from there taking the horse up to,
Well met.
right in the city here. Maybe they got rid of that feature.
I'd be surprised. Also, for those of you who know our friend Donnie, who hangs out in my personal channel a lot, thoughts and prayers are with his family this weekend. They are driving all the way from Maine back to Florida in the car with Donnie. So just pray for them. They need strength and positive thoughts. That's going to be very arduous. We love Donnie, but I can't imagine driving halfway across the country in a van with him. Pockets. Oof. Exactly. Were you here when I read off the list of some of the donors from last year's fundraiser, Bacchus? This was kind of fun. I don't mind doing it again on chat. Let me go to the tipping page and go to tip history. So some of the folks who donated last year to the fundraiser, see who that included. Donnie's Clingy X, Donnie's Lusty Stalker Babe, Donnie's Best Girl, Donnie's Secret Admirer, Donnie's Biggest Fan, Donnie's Hot Girlfriend, Donnie for Mod, Donnie's Hot Girlfriend again. So Donnie's very popular with the ladies. It's always good to have him hanging out in the channel. I feel like he draws in a lot of female viewers for me. Does that mean we are doing voodoo tonight? I don't think so. Oh no, I'm losing loot. And something happened to Egarther. He just got defeated.
We weren't meant to see that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still trying to do things a little over level. I mean, me being under level, them being over level, and landscape difficulty. So, yeah, pulling too many mobs is a problem.
brooch recipe. Alright, overflow loot has been cleared. Let's see what the hobbits have for me. Figments of Splendor. That is fantastic. And I've got 3 pack slots open. Let's go back and talk to the princess. Sounds like bad planning, Egg. Bacchus just means he'll be cheering for you to do better.
I have to look at my inventory of essences, but if I have a few good essences, level 100 essences, then probably when I hit level 100, I'll make myself some of that socketed gear.
Yeah, the player-made armor at level 100 is not too bad.
I
Yeah,
put all
but
mine
don't-
on today.
Only if you have good essences to put in them, though, because they're
That brings you to
basically just
Dolamroth
placeholders
Adventure.
for essences.
I will take Dorthanet's warning to heart, but I do not know much about the people of Umbar.
On Evernight, I have literally thousands of level 100 essences, but here, I'm not so sure.
Okay, I'm actually at a good spot where we can break off and start doing roving threats. You guys game?
Yep.
What are they?
They're what you're going to be hunting tonight.
Are they what gave me all my ancestors?
Yeah, what
I
we
had
want to do is we want to
about
get
8
10,000 gift givers brands stored up, so when they make them useful again, we'll be all stocked and ready to go.
Hope is a wonderful thing.
Hey, you know what? You play the game long enough, and eventually your stockpile of fish will turn you into a millionaire.
Touche.
Wait till
Never
you find out
expected
what
that
the
to
birds
happen
will do.
either. Yeah. Like I was talking to Gore about keeping up with his crafting, and I'm like, it might be years from now, we might be dead from old age, but eventually they will make player crafted stuff useful again.
Well, they kind of already did. You know, the people that had fallen behind on their guild crafting, when they released Umbar, it's like, oh crap, I need to get up to speed now, because the guild crafted stuff is pretty good. You know, that had pretty much fallen into disuse, but suddenly became useful again.
Antler says, Ed, you can't talk to the princess until you have 10 slots open. Well, there, I just crafted my way to a 4th open slot. That's pretty good. Well, I can't wait to see what the price is for. That's 1,000 for an extra crafting slot, and that's per character, right?
Yep.
That's expensive. That is a very expensive upgrade, in my opinion.
I thought so too. Especially when you can't get the proper tools and you can't get your map to display all the different things you're harvesting.
Speaking of tools, did you see my post in the Discord?
Yeah. And you have to be, what, 90 to use those tools?
Yeah, but I figure since we're all at least
Yeah.
90 at this point. Yeah, you have to be, it's weird. You have to be Umbar to make the tool, even though the equip level is 90. So, yeah, that pretty much rules out Treebeard for a while, because they don't have that tier, even though they're over level 90.
Did anybody try Angmar to see what 64-bit was like?
Oh yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on Mordor, but I also have a character on Angmar. I think he's level 9 or something. Yeah, it's nice. Uh, a lot of people are on, and yet there's no noticeable lag on either server. My latency to Mordor is about 115 to 120 milliseconds, which you would think would be bad. But actually, it's still quite smooth.
Yeah, I got on yesterday. I just happened to notice it was there in the list, and I didn't realize it had just come out.
Yep. Yesterday, I think it hit a peak of about 1,400 people non-anonymous, which I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
What is anonymous for people?
Well, the who command only shows you non-anonymous. So
Oh, okay.
people who haven't set the anon flag. So there's no telling for
Well
sure
met.
how many actual people were on the server because they don't show up in a who. So at least 1,400 people. Now there was layering. There was a lot of layering yesterday in the starting areas, just because of the sheer number of people that were there, which is really annoying. Like you start harvesting a resource node, and then all of a sudden you layer, and it's not there. Poof. Very annoying.
Zinger says half the price for a new character slot, so that's 3 crafting slots. There you go. It all goes back to Big Ed's theory of the crafting circles.
Well, with 4 profession slots on 2 characters, well, actually, you'd only need a 4th profession slot on 1 character, then you'd only need 2 more characters to cover all professions. Right?
Something like that.
I thought 3 covered them all. There was 1 missing.
Right now, you need. Well, let me think about
3 and a
that.
bit?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's 10. So
Oh, okay.
right now, you'd need 4. But if you bought just a 4th profession slot on 1 character, then you'd cover them all with just 3.
Yeah, I have a few characters that are named Carry-All.
That's their name.
Yeah, or something similar. Carry me do.
Carry me back to old Kentucky or whatever it is.
Yeah. But now I have lots of carryalls. Every time I get frustrated and need more space and more
They have you
arrangement.
hooked. They have you hooked. They're reeling you in,
Yeah,
making you buy those carryalls.
I can usually wait till they go on sale about once a year.
All right, that's 10 task item turn-ins. All right, why don't we meet in Trestle Bridge and let's start in the North Downs.
Good old Rotspittle. Yay.
CB checking in. Hi, CB. How are you? You are welcome for the shout out as always. Tonight we hunt the roving threats of Eriador. I am on the trestle span.
I thought I picked up a return to Trestle Bridge the other day, but I don't see it anywhere.
From the League of the Axe or the Wildwood Brotherhood or whatever.
What Wild
Antler
Brotherhood,
says,
yeah.
all right, folks, I'm off. Antler, have a good night. Glad you're able to hang out with us.
I'll just go to my housing area and portal from there.
Do you have the portal to the what's it called? The Hall of Vernozel in Gundabad?
Oh no.
Okay. If you had that one, you'd be able to port there and then do a swift travel to Trestle Bridge.
Yeah, I just go to my housing community and they portal me all over the place.
But there isn't a swift travel from there to Trestle Bridge.
Yeah, there is.
From
They're all the
housing?
same. From my housing area to North Downs. It's the only one to North Downs.
They might have added it
They
because
have-
of the mission recruiters.
Yeah, I
It's been
guess
there for
so.
quite a while, but
I've never noticed it.
All right, since you guys are slagging, I have time to go grab another Coke Zero. I'll be right back. Scipio, get ready for another riveting chair stream hype. Here we go, y'all.
Okay. Oh, they added one to the mission area in Erebor too, and at Corfu. All right, so they added all of the mission hubs that are connected.
So is this area notoriously hard?
And we're back.
For roving threads.
Yeah.
There's one that fears you a lot. Rotspittle, I think, has what, a reflect or something that gives people problems sometimes.
I don't know what it is, but he tends to wreck people.
Yeah, I've seen higher levels get mushed.
Yeah, Rotspittle will put you in the hospital.
Reflect is my kryptonite.
I'm not sure if it's reflect or whether it's just morale damage, like it does a certain percentage of your morale regardless of how beefy you are. The wiki only says that he has some strong acid attacks. That's all it says.
All right, I have not yet eaten on camera tonight. The reason is Mrs. M wanted to go to Chinese buffet for dinner. And we loaded up pretty good. But I'm going to eat a teriyaki stick, so... It is a Tedment to eat on camera. And speaking of eating on camera, if we can hit some of the fundraising goals at $3,000, if we can raise $3,000 for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska this month, I will do an entire Lotro stream drinking nothing but Diet Pepsi. If anybody knows how fond I am of Diet Pepsi, you know what a true sacrifice that would be for me. I've often said I wouldn't wash my feet with Diet Pepsi, but if we can raise $3,000 for Make-A-Wish, I will drink nothing but Diet Pepsi for an entire Lotro stream. At $4,000, if we can raise $4,000 for Make-A-Wish this month, I will eat Vegemite and try it live for the first time on camera. The Aussies love it. I've never had it. Most North Americans think it's disgusting. I'm willing to try it if it'll help the kids. And then the $5,000 goal, if we can hit $5,000 fundraising, I think Gipio might be hearing this for the first time. Balut. I will eat balut live on camera. Balut, for those of you who don't know, is a fermented duck egg with an unhatched duck chick still inside the egg. Gipio has tried it before. Gorma Bald has tried it before. Freelancer's tried it before. I'm told it's completely disgusting. That is the $5,000 goal. And that's my max goal that I've set. Somebody said, what if you hit 10,000? It's like, I don't know. What if I hit 10,000? Don't expect it to happen, but just for fun, we set a $10,000 punishment. If for some ungodly reason we raised $10,000 for Make-A-Wish, I said I would... The one thing I've never eaten and I said I wouldn't eat just out of solidarity is testicle. Never had testicles before. There's a barbecue place in Gretna, Nebraska called We'll Smoke You Barbecue. Rocky Mountain oysters are on the menu. If for some reason we hit $10,000, I would live stream myself eating testicles in Gretna. The breaded and fried kind, of course. Yeah, that's a thing. So if it's for a good cause, I'm willing to do an awful lot.
Do they have the two names? Prairie oyster?
No, they call them
Rocky
Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah.
I thought I heard prairie oyster, but
I think I'd have to look at the menu again to be sure.
well, it could be outside the U.S.
I think Zinger's going to ride ahead and scout. Arthur, you want us to wait for you here at the end of the trestle span, or?
I was like filling out all the locations here, but if scouting's already started, I will head out.
Okay.
Avoid the red dots.
Oop, we got lucky. Rodspital's right outside of the trestle span. 13.7 south, 53.0 west.
Oh, is he on that little island?
No, he's on a hill.
There's a little bit of battle lore. And warding lore.
Okay, let me know when you guys are ready. We'll get wrecked.
I'm ready.
That was quick. 18,000 acid damage. I guess they were right.
Yep, but then what he had blown.
Again, Rodspital will put you in the hospital.
I'll have to come up here sometime and just figure out all the attacks and actually put a guide on the wiki, because it's kind of lame, frankly, to just say, yeah, he has some acid attacks. No kidding.
Do we retreat or just send them? Oh, okay.
Well, if he dies before we get there, then we won't get credit.
you don't have to worry about the landscape mobs aggroing us. I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
I'm just glass, apparently. Seems like when he goes up in the air,
Oh, okay,
he does an acid attack right then. So if you see him starting to flap his wings, maybe get away.
Yeah, I can't get rid of this acid.
Yep, acid. Nope, didn't get far enough.
Run. Running in just as he flew up.
You got him.
I'm back. I got a revive for free.
Rotspittle is legitimately one of the toughest roving threats in Eriador. There's the guy in Angmar who does he's got a melee reflect. He's easy to hunt. You can solo him with a hunter, but yeah. He causes my champion no shortage of frustration.
I think you can interrupt and corruption removal him, but you've got to watch out for his big AoE attack.
Yep. So there's your motivation, Gipio. I expect you to be generously donating this month so that you can make me eat testicle and balut and watch me drink Diet Pepsi. That alone should be worth it for you to take out a second mortgage on your house. Rotspittle was also periodically putting up a reflex, so you have to watch out for that.
I didn't have to worry about that. I had my fishing pole out.
There you go.
Should we do Blood Eyes Pack, or are we not strong enough for that yet?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with Blood Ice. That sounds pretty dangerous.
Berdorvian was doing birding today, and he had a problem that he couldn't equip after being attacked. And he said, "Oh, we'll have to fix that bug."
Not likely. They didn't fix it for fishing.
Yeah.
So they're probably not going to do it for birding.
Maybe nobody told them about it.
No. No. There was much wailing and gnashing of teeth.
I seem to recall having a few choice words about it myself the first time it happened to me.
Supposed to be a spawn point around here, but I don't see it.
It's down below in the valley. Now the spawn points for North Downs I know very well.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just walked right into him.
I just about jumped on his head.
We are looking at Valkus. 9.4 south, 52.2 west. And this almost guarantees that the third one will be over on the far side by you know, that one town that nobody knows about because it's so
Estelden.
secret. There you go, Estelden.
Delvin.
I kept wanting to say Edoras and I knew that wasn't right.
That well-hidden fortress.
Mm-hmm.
By Gaff Forthner. You know, because the people that have been living there for centuries couldn't possibly know that there's a cave up there.
Are you guys coming to us or are you scouting? I see a third arrival. Salinity is here with us.
Do we go for him or try the bulls first?
Well, I thought we'd wait for Zinger. Zinger's here too. We're ready to go.
Oh, let me do this.
That's a lot of bull.
Not so much damage.
The bulls have some sort of buffs on them.
Velicus goes down. Okay, who can port us all to Stelden?
We haven't done Durlum yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's over there?
Yeah, there's usually... If there's
Well,
two
what
on
ab-
this
what
side,
about-
there's... Well, let's
Okay.
split up and scout. If you guys want to work the rest of the ones on this side of the river, I'll head towards Stelden. And if I'm wrong, I'll ride back. Durlum isn't foremost, already found him. Okay, sorry, Zinger. Reading is fundamental. They're all on this side. That's unusual. It's a very unusual config.
Where is he?
Well, Field's a foremost. All right. That's why I like hanging out with Zinger. He's smart and stuff. The reason I said specifically we were going to do area door. Have you ever tried doing all of the roving threats in Mirkwood? It is maddening trying to find all of the roving threats in Mirkwood.
I got in too close to them. I ran right into him.
Did you?
And he feared me, but maybe he won't follow. If I get far enough away, will it get me out of combat with him?
Maybe. What's the fastest mount speed in the game? Just curious. I honestly don't know.
78, I think.
A light war steed. But that's, I mean, you have to be in the 70s to get a war steed. So the fastest regular mount is 78%, and you can do a consumable buff of another 20% on top of that. So you could get up to 98%. To get 78%, though, you have to buy the expensive account-wide riding upgrade.
We ready?
I'm ready.
We're all here.
The snarky answer is, well, if you're falling off a cliff... really fast. Yeah, soloing this is fun, even as a high-level character. Because of all the fearing.
Got him. And I apologize, this is a horrible time to ask this, but Garther, did you get all the quests when Zinger shared them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I think I got them all too.
Alright, then now we go to Stelden.
Aren't we done?
Yeah, but we have to turn in the quests to Miss Steldon. You should have 3 quests ready to turn in for roving threats now.
Speak with both last one. You gonna take a stable master horse?
How
And
can I be of service?
Are they about the same speed as the warhorse?
yeah, probably. This way I can take my hands off the keyboard and stretch.
Yeah,
Have you heard of these roving threats? As a matter of fact, yes.
And actually, CB, all of those answers are incorrect. The fastest war steed is the one that's rubber banding backwards. They can cover amazing amounts of ground almost instantly. Alright, we're not exactly lighting up the board with tips and donations tonight. Again, we're trying to raise money for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. I do it through my Omahawks RC Flying Club. We have a big Labor Day air show coming up on Labor Day, coincidentally enough. And with your donations, we can use that money to get matching corporate donations. We can pay for raffle prizes that we can then double the value of when we sell raffle prize tickets. 100% of all the net proceeds go directly to Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. The Flying Club does not benefit or profit in any way except for creating goodwill in the community. And last year we raised over $2,000 here on Twitch. You guys were amazing, and I'm just hoping to do it again this year. So if you got a few bucks, you can send my way. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal are all accepted. Just use that link below, twitch.streamlabs.com/BigEdMustafa. We'll take you directly to the donation link. And last year, the Twitch effort indirectly created $4,000 of the $7,500 the club was able to donate. You guys were amazing, and it's very much appreciated.
do you need? What can I do for you? How can I be of service?
Nice. All right, you guys want to do Angmar next? Since we're Angmar adjacent.
Sure.
Does the stable master here have a horse to hog hire? Or am I just dreaming?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It's not swift travel. It's just regular travel.
For me, none of them are swift travel, so that suits me just fine.
How can I be of service?
So are we going to egg here?
Mm-hmm.
Egg here?
O'Hare, like the
O'Hare?
airport in Chicago.
O'Hare?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd never guessed that.
Kind of like O'Hare. I think there's a "h" in there somewhere.
When you just play the game solo, you can
Ponton
call it
Finberry
anything you
says,
want.
off for now. Have fun storming the castle. Ponton, have a great night. Appreciate you hanging out with us, bud. Hopefully we'll get a chance to say hi to you again later this weekend. Gipio, you also missed out on Saturday? I don't know if Gipio's still in chat or not. We'll assume that he is. But I played quads with my nephew, Gore, and CB. And we had some really good rounds. It was fun. And my nephew's not a complete potato anymore. He can actually play some Apex. So Angmar is kind of fun because there's 6 roving threats, but one of them is locked until you complete the first 5, and then you can go back and tackle the 6th. We were hot dropping a lot too, thanks to him. Well, you know. He's 22 and impatient. Is that right? 2003? He'll be 22.
So a few years ago, when people ran roving threats to get gift givers brands to get their first age legendary items, I organized a run, and we did all 6, and then I forgot about the epilogue boss. And like everybody left, and then suddenly I realized, wait, we didn't do the epilogue boss. So I actually soloed it on a level 101 Warden. So I was quite proud of myself.
Yeah, I don't mind hot dropping once in a while, CB, but you need to have the right legends picked. Somebody who's got an instant attack. Octane isn't bad. Fuse, obviously. Mad Maggie. Caustic is a great hot dropper. You know, somebody who can do something as soon as they land. My problem with it is if it's a dumb hot jump, if you're landing later than everybody else, you're dead. If you go to a bin or 2 bins and there's no gun, you're dead. It's just you leave a lot up to chance. And the RNG does not love me. I don't like leaving anything up to luck because it never works out for me. Also, Apex Legends is a horrible soul-crushing game and nobody should play it ever. So I'll probably be playing and streaming it tomorrow night. Come by and say hi, everybody. Be ready for some very different language than what I use when I'm playing Lotro.
Definitely a case of do as I say, not as I do.
Absolutely. Fun fact, if you need to complete Darter Master and you've got your fishing up to level 100, you can catch all of your darter right here in the middle of town.
Have you heard of these roving threats?
Or a quest giver here for the roving
Would you
threats.
lend me a
Yep.
moment of your time?
Yeah.
Right in
I
this
would speak
tent.
with
In the
you,
tent.
Southron.
Intense, yes.
2, 4, 5
I
of them.
would speak with you, Southron.
And if you get all 5 of them, it unlocks the 6th. Ooh, I gotta open up more quest slots. That's pretty funny. Let's see what to drop. I'm pretty sure I'm not going back to Eastern Rohan anytime soon. So yeah, those Norcroft's quests, I just went ahead and dropped those.
Come here, Southron. I would speak with you. There
Did
are
you
many
rebuild
urgent matters to
Hitbolt?
discuss.
No. They're just gonna jack it up again anyway, so let it burn. I feel the same way about Hitbolt that I feel about Newark, New Jersey. There's no saving it. Meet the
That's
sweary and
harsh.
shouty version of Ed. Have you been to Newark? I never have, but I was very amused when I saw some internet memes where they would show a scene out of Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, and then they'd show a street scene in Newark, and it looked exactly like a shot from Fallout. Like they'd already suffered a nuclear apocalypse in New Jersey. And you had ghouls and super mutants running around in Newark. It's like, yeah, Newark does look an awful lot like Fallout.
Oh, yes, the wonderful Angmar black screens. Okay, I found a roving threat, the one closest to O'Hare.
Mm-hmm.
Kuruthuk.
Watch your
Kuruthuk.
mouth. This is Lotro stream. Keep it classy.
Hey, they named it.
Okay.
You have to dismount when you get a black screen, or just wait, stop and leave
You
it.
can just wait, yeah. And it's only the main part of your screen that goes black. All of the other UI widgets stay up. Just the main panel goes black, which is weird.
Alright, while we're waiting for Forbin Kid, Mrs. M wants me to go turn off the fan in the living room. I'll be right back. Cheers, stream hype.
Go stealth. Go stealth. Shall we go in for it?
Sure, this one's not that bad. Of course, I say that, I'll probably die again. Does he ever reflect? Yeah, he does have a 10% reflect, so be careful.
Is that just occasional or on every hit?
It seems like it's persistent. Well, yeah, every hit. So you might want to say hold back on your big damaging attack.
Well, that's all.
Excuse me.
I use automatic. It doesn't usually do too much.
I don't believe it's small attacks. What do you think I am?
Alright. So this is Mustafa actually wanted a fan turned on, not off. Why are we fighting this guy already? I'm
He
totally
came right
missing out.
towards us.
Okay.
He came right towards us, and you were standing there. So
He's
we
like
figured,
Scuzzlebutt, basically. Alright, that's okay. I got credit. So, I was going to plug something real quick. So, Mrs. Mustafa, I forget what she wanted me to stop and get her on the way home, but I was like, how about if I make you a Thai iced tea instead? She's like, you know how to do that? I'm like, yeah. So, this is a product, Tazo Classic Chai Latte. This is a concentrated tea mix. Walmart sells this, and it comes in 1 quart paper containers like chicken stock. The stuff's terrific. If you add equal parts milk and microwave it, it creates a vanilla chai latte. And if you mix equal parts milk and pour it over ice, it makes a Thai iced tea. It's really good, and apparently it doesn't spoil because I bought this like last winter and it's still fine. And yeah, 1 carton makes a lot if you don't make really big drinks out of it. I think this carton was like $4.50, which is less than the price of a single chai latte at any coffee shop. Great product, easy to get at your local Walmart or Walmart neighborhood grocery. And if you like either Thai iced tea or chai lattes, yeah, super money saver. And I handed her Thai iced tea tonight. She's like, oh, that's really good.
Hey, I got another one.
All right, cool. Where are we at now?
I'm on my 3rd black screen.
Yep. Especially near Fail a Crow. Pretty much always happens for me there. Even on the 64-bit servers, I'll note.
4th one. Whoop. No, almost ran into them.
Bacchus has enough memory on his video card to load all of Lotro into his video card's memory.
Maybe that would help the frame rate.
Apparently not. It might help stop him from getting black screens. Okay, I missed the turn to meet up with you guys somewhere. Let me double back. Seen a meme last few days, Star Trek television San Francisco looking like in 2035 or something. And it was a train wreck of a place. And then they put up a picture of contemporary San Fran, and the caption was something like, they nailed it early. Well...
I think if you look hard enough, you can find ugly parts of just about any big city.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm here. Who are we fighting, ladies?
A rug mole.
Alright. We ready? Ooh, this must be the melee reflect guy. I done got wrecked. Thank you. Nope, I got wrecked again.
So did I.
What happened to salinity?
I retreated all the way back to O'Hara.
Oh. Well, it looks like Zinger's got this. All right, that's 2.
Well, this is going to be fun. Now everybody's done the quest line, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think so.
Well, we'll find out.
Find out. Quickly, quickly. Or soon, quickly.
Yeah, there's the spawn pipe right up here, if I recall. Oh, here he is. Our friend Valnus. This is going to be the toughest one, probably.
Okay, I'm going to switch to yellow line for these.
Like I said, if I recall, he has an interruptible attack. He also gets corruptions. I think if you remove the corruptions, then you remove the reflect. But watch out for the big AoE. He's got a big induction. I think that one is uninterruptible. That will wipe you out.
I'm doing some buffing. Okay.
Anybody got a token?
What? Oh, I hope.
Yeah,
I
hope
have.
token. The fear generation
There
is.
we go.
Yeah. Crazy.
That should have gone on everyone then. I think you're all close enough.
We ready?
Yeah.
That was interrupted. 35,000.
He's looking at me. Wow. He wasn't even aggroed and I died. I don't know what the hell that even was.
Everybody close enough for a token?
Can you pop one again already?
Yeah. A few seconds. 2 seconds.
Alright.
There it is. Just my other cooldowns haven't cleared yet.
Yeah,
Lord.
we need to stay on the interrupts and the corruption removals. That one, I was too far away for an interrupt, and he just took me out with one of his inducted attacks.
Okay.
One-shotted.
We ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
There, I got that interrupt. I'm gonna get the next one.
How do you tell when he's in it?
It's the yellow bar. If you have the induction display, it's the yellow bar. That means it's interrupted. that one there, Thorn Explosion, that's interruptible. The Eyes of Fear is interruptible.
I don't think it occurred to me that we'd get stuck on one of these guys.
Well, should I retreat now and right back? I see
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
screen, you're
doing.
riding back.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a long ride from the REM circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just
Not
make
all the
sure
way
you
back
don't.
down.
Just make sure you don't run into them when you come back.
He doesn't know the smell of hobbits.
Yeah, this dude is wrecking us. I don't have an answer.
All I can say is just keep on interrupting those. He does have a big induction that you have to run away from, though. And I forget what the animation is. But if you see him doing a non-interruptible induction, then run away.
Now you said there's a yellow bar that you look for?
Yeah, if you, in combat options or UI settings, if you say induction bar display, then you'll get a display, and it's either going to be yellow or gray. Yellow means it's interruptible, gray means it's not interruptible. And
Okay.
you can move that display on the screen if you want to. But by default it's like in the middle near the bottom, just above your skill bars.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
If you search for induction in UI settings,
Yeah, I did the UI, so I got that set, but I don't see where it's going to show up on
okay.
the screen.
If you go, do you know how to do the reposition UI?
Yeah, control backslash.
Okay, so look in the middle, down near your skill bars.
Progress bar, target progress.
Yeah, target progress bar
Oh,
is the
target
name of
progress.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
okay. I'll move it.
you can move that somewhere visible. Then if you watch that and you see a yellow induction, then you can interrupt that one. If it's gray, you can't.
Okay, are we all within 20, whatever the range is for my bucks? I'll put some scholarly knowledge in our heads.
It'll give us a morale buff.
Oh, and token. I got lots of those. They're cheap. So that bar only comes up when he's doing an induction?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I hope I got it set up right. But if I don't, I'll practice it sometime. Get it working, because I can see it's important.
All right, we
Yeah,
ready?
especially if you're doing raids and high tier stuff.
Yeah, ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, like that one interrupt. Ouch. Okay, that one run away from. Run away from. Okay, interrupt. And corruption removals. Damn it.
Oh, I wonder if there was a reflection on that. I took so much damage. Well, there you go.
Run away, run away. Interrupt.
No, I just was trying to back away from him and he just wrecked me.
Let's skip it.
Well, the trouble is, if we don't kill him, we can't do the epilogue boss.
Do they have to be done in a day, or can we come back?
We could come back. I mean, if we just want to get past it, I could switch
Sorry
to one of
about
my
that. We
higher
had a
levels.
major emergency where Mrs. M dropped the TV remote and didn't know where it went.
Oops. Yeah, I was just saying if we all we want to do is get past it, I could switch to one of my higher levels.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Okay, let
I'm
me
okay
think.
with it.
Would a brawler or a captain be better?
Well, Bacchus is heading our way with a Vallard Hunter.
Oh, okay.
That
would
works
work
too.
Evening, gents.
Hi, Bacchus.
Yeah, she's not done the epic book, so this might end very suddenly, and I'll need to do that. But let me.
We're on the other side of the Watching Stones right now, and Valnus is the one that's kicking our butts. So
Okay, what's the coordinates? I can't quite see. 2 point.
2.0, 2.1 north, 32.4 west.
Okay, I should be there shortly. I'm just running through that place where it all turns black for a few seconds.
Yes, our
Which
favorite.
it isn't doing for a change today. Huh. Yeah, she's only level 120, and she's not got. I mean, she's in Valot gear, so I mean, but it's an extra bit of pew pew that might tip the scales.
Well, it's only a level 100 elite nemesis. Shouldn't be a problem, right?
I've had my butt kicked by those things at level 150. If you're not set up properly and you're not playing you're not playing the mechanics right, it very rarely goes your way. Alright, there we go.
All right, let me know when we're ready.
Ready when you are.
I'm okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oops.
I used my interrupt, so someone else on the next interrupt. Okay, run away, run away.
Do you want me to stop running around and so somebody can get aggro, or? Well, I guess this is working.
Yeah, probably. We can.
There we got him. Just needed some more firepower.
Hunter close, best close. Especially over-leveled hunter.
This is why I always tell everybody you should absolutely Valar every character. It's the best thing to do. A huge proponent of it.
Unfortunately, I think all the other spawn points are on the other side of the watching stone, so you might not be able to follow us.
I think... Well, let's try it. It probably is going to kill me, but if you can quick travel to East Angmar, you get past the watch stones, and there we go. I'd be dead.
Oh, I may have not done the quest line either. Oops.
Wow.
Should we... Oh, then again, where is it respawn me?
I thought I had done the quest line. Hold on, let me check.
You thought wrong.
Well, if you went splat, I guess not. So you and I do that together quickly.
Looks like I started book 6, but I never finished it.
And how's that working out for you?
I mean, that takes, what, about 10, 15 minutes?
Well, since you're a hunter, you can speed us up if you have the O'Hare port.
I don't, but that takes like 2 minutes to get, and I've got the intro quest for it, so I'll just pick up the skull on the way back. I mean, we've essentially got to ride past it anyway, so...
Do I actually have the Warlord of Angmar title? Character panel.
So all this time, I've been laughing at people who go RT hunting, and they haven't done the quest to get past the Watching Stones.
Now you've done it.
Yep.
Now I know what it feels like, yes.
Warlord of Angmar, I do have the title. That's my favorite non-fishing title.
And what do you get that for? Quests in...
Uruk Slayer Advanced in Angmar.
Well, there we go.
Well, I think I have, and I think, do you have it also, Bacchus, the Dances with Tentacles?
Possibly?
I think we did that together, right? One time.
You guys actually get a special title just for watching that much hentai porn?
I'm trying to... That was the... Yeah, we did do it together. That was...
Kala.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that one.
Kidzo Kala challenge mode, yeah.
And it is a bit challenging.
I think the next tier up of that challenge gives you the title The Indigestible.
Zinger said he has a res skill for a reason. He could have just gone to the other side and resed you.
That would actually
easy.
have been quicker.
Too easy.
Because yeah, it's not a zone-wide thing. It's literally as you cross the that interface, it zaps you.
Yeah, it's
Wait a minute.
proximity to the statues. The problem is there are other watching stones.
My war steed's doing 10. You're on a warthog. We're just about doing the same speed.
Mm-hmm.
I had my audio turned way up the other day when I was fishing, so I could hear the fish nibbling, and forgot to turn it down. I realized the warthog makes some real disgusting noises when you're on it.
Oh yeah.
Why does Karna not have a quest for me?
Well, the whole chain starts with, I think, Aragorn in Rivendell.
Good lord.
And then you go to Estelden, and then you come up here.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the Watching Stones so that I can die and Zinger can res me.
Alright, yeah, I'm a few quests in, but I still think it might be quicker for me to do that too.
Forbin Kid, you got any summoning horns on you?
Yep. Who do I want to summon?
Well, Egarthur and Bacchus. I don't
if you
think I
give me
have
a minute
any.
to. I just need to hand in a quest quickly so that I can get the hunter port. And I'm very badly lost here for some reason. Ah, okay, now I know where I am.
So at Rissa.
Yep, please. And
Bit of a cool down here. Is it Solfrith?
That's Zinger.
Oh, okay.
Just realize that if we do it this way, we're going to end up having to go back to O'Hare and then back past the Watching Stones again to do the epilogue boss.
Why are you ruining my fun? Quit warning them. Let the hilarity ensue.
Spoiler alert.
thank you for the summon.
I'm almost to the Watching Stones if we'd prefer to save a summoning horn.
I have 5 of them here.
Yeah, summoning horns are cheap. Besides, it'll get you closer to where the roving threats actually are.
Salinity.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. I'm blowing. Can you hear it?
Singer says if it works, who knows? Exactly.
Well, do I have to stay still when I...
No, as soon as you've...
I was going to make a tasteless joke about Nangirth, but I'll just skip it.
Whereabouts are you guys?
I am right by Urugarth.
Oh, so you're quite a distance from us. Okay. Actually, you know what would maybe be smart is if we go and pick up the stable at East Angmar.
We can pick it up, but it does have a rep requirement.
Okay.
The stable does?
Yep.
Okay.
It's acquaintance, I think.
I think my map is lying to me.
It's like a run. Has Zinger found a roving threat? That's one of the spawn points.
No, Zinger said he was waiting at the stones to res chain.
Yeah, but he's not at the stones
anymore. I've scouted a couple of areas and I'm coming up dry.
There's one spawn point in the overlook to that one troll area. Down around here somewhere. And there's another spawn point next to the ridge. I think that's where Zinger is right now.
Zinger has Shakatrog in sight.
Let's all head for Zinger.
Shakalaka.
We ride for Shakatrog and for glory. Excuse me.
Ah, there he is. Big fella.
Yeah, and then the big fella over there put the little fella into the wood chipper.
Hmm.
I'm having a hard time finding a path over to you guys.
Yeah, you have to go around the bowl here.
On the south side or the north side?
Either.
Either one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was on the north side and I thought I got blocked, so I turned around and ended up in the Shire.
That's even creepier than Angmar. All those nosy hobbits.
Mm-hmm.
And those skanky pies.
I'm going around the circle of despair, is that correct?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, but then you have to do like the switchback up the side to get to this part.
I think I rode past the switchback.
Yep, you guys are in the right place.
I'm here.
Yeah, my map, it says you're miles away. It's very inaccurate.
It looks to me like he's...
Yeah, no, mine has got him sort of just above the Melonhead flag. I know he's not there, it just hasn't updated for some reason.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Welcome
And
to
the
Loafers.
minimap icon is also pointing that way.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because I know better than to trust the mini-map, but it's all I have to go on for the moment.
1.0 north and 20.8 west.
Seriously?
Yeah. This is where having a captain comes in very handy.
Singer came to fetch me.
Next best thing.
Singer, you've been promoted to captain. Congratulations.
Did I buy a house on Platinum?
I can tell that I'm in a group with Bacchus. I'm just standing there and my inventory is filling up with stuff.
It's all for deeds. Which I will never complete.
Am I okay on this side? Or should I get around to here?
No, he patrols back and forth. So just wait.
Are you saying that he roves?
Who'da thunk it?
You ready?
1 second.
Oh, well, I got buffs
Yep.
I can give us. The medal, the
Who's that? Oh, it's for
lore.
that should still be in place from the last time.
Except for those supposed to die.
Well, same as last time. I'll fight him around and you guys just keep doing.
This guy's just pretty much just straight up burned him down.
Okay, I'll just stop him.
They seem to be
Yeah,
like
he's already-
streams.
He wasn't going to be a problem.
Some are easy and others are extreme.
Shakatrog's just a big teddy bear.
And we knocked the stuffing out of him.
All right, one more and then back to Og here. Do we know where we're going for the last one?
I'm following Egg.
Well,
I
there's
have
the
no idea
spawn
if that's
point.
good.
There's the spawn point in the overlook here. If I can find it. Where did it go? There's an overlook of the troll area. Actually, I think you go up this ridge. Yeah, you got the idea.
I'd like Angmar if it was a little less annoying to navigate. Or I'd like it more if it was less annoying to navigate. But
Oh,
all
is this
these
the one we
ridges
can-
that you...
Is this the one we can see from the little cliff here? Road along the side. Looking down.
We are killing
Okay, yeah. This one's clear.
Ash. Rock.
Richbolt. I was trying to remember the name of it.
This is the one we went after when we were level 50.
Right, where are we? Okay, so he's not here by Nangirth.
Down in the pit, you mean? There's one spawn point that's like in the gully.
I'm seeing somebody is there.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, yeah. I think you would have seen him if he was there.
Yeah, this is clear. I checked some of the other usual spawn points. I didn't have much luck over this direction. Oops.
So there's one near the actual word Himbar, near the
Yeah,
spider
that
pit.
one. I'm looking at the map. Let me head up that way.
Eastern part, east of Barad-Gularan. Okay, so that's on the far side.
Excuse me. Oops, that's a long way down. Which I didn't die, thankfully. It's no wonder the people in Angmar are so grumpy. It's all these cliffs and ridges they've got to walk all the way around to get to where they're trying to go.
Yeah, it'd be an annoying place to travel. No! I think I was almost to Gath Forthner and I fell off a cliff. It must be in the Himbar area. You'd sure think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it appears to be.
Was not expecting to pop up over here. Well, they're really making us work for this tonight. That might be the problem, guys. I have 5 roving threats checked off.
But have you already killed him?
Oh no, one of them's a go speak to the roving threat guy. I'm just being an idiot, never mind.
Ah, Zinger's found it. Right.
Thank goodness for Zinger.
I'm just grabbing the stable master.
You get permission from the stable master first.
He didn't seem to complain. Acquaintance standing with the Council of the North, and you must have completed quest, book 6, chapter 6. Yeah. Annoyingly.
Well, the good news is I don't recall Ashthroth being any worse than the last one we just tackled.
Yeah, it's not usually much of a challenge.
It's just going to be another burn him down.
My map is not... Alright, where he goes? 30? No?
10.9 west. Or 10.9 north, 27.3 west.
Okay, you're the other side of that. I'm just swimming across the... Why did I not have my... Oh, I died, that's why. Yeah, my mini-map and main map are both lying like flat fish. I am here.
Alright, we just need Forbid Kid and Egarther.
I'm swimming.
So it's always important to have snacks when you're playing Lotro.
Everybody here? 2, 4, 5. Yep, everybody here. Back to a grind.
People don't find them that quick.
Can you port us?
Cannot do that in combat. Alright, they were fighting somebody.
It's because we're on fire.
Okay, there we go. Excuse me.
Nice. Always follow Zinger, you guys. If you're not following Zinger, you're going the wrong way.
To these lands. Greetings, Southborn. Trust does not come easily among the trade galore. Will you be sojourning here?
It is the
Will you be sojourning here?
to the south.
Trust does not come easily among the trade galore.
Right.
Grazie, Garther.
Ding, fries are done. Yeah, I can't quick travel.
Do we want to try the res thing?
Yeah, let's try the res thing. I will just be 1 second, huh?
What's the res thing? Is that the 6 bucks?
Well, What we just run into the watching stones and die,
Oh,
and then we can get rezzed from the other side.
okay, so we picked up the epilogue, and that's on the other side then, is it?
Yeah, it's past the watching stones. It's in that big pool. The Duvunin,
The Great Salt Lake.
Vuinin. Yep.
The one with the turtles.
Yep. But it's on a different island than the turtle, though. And you have to activate it.
With Wonder Twin powers?
Don't mind me, I'm just black screening. There we go.
That was one. Oh.
Singer's black screen turned into free cam mode. That was odd, he says.
Yeah, it's really weird that you get that little funny blackout.
Yeah, and only for one of the windows. The others are fine. Just the main window goes black.
Mine did exactly the same thing though. Also went free cam for a second. Then they went black. Very, very strange. Egg, whereabouts are you?
I'm kind of skating north here towards the watching stones.
Because my map is being very...
Mappy?
Yeah. It's a little hard to keep track of who's where. Because I think, for the sake of ease, let's you and I die at the same place.
Yeah, I'm at 0.8 north. Where are you?
1.6, 32.5.
Wait, how can you be more north than I am?
1.1. Yeah, I definitely still haven't gone past the watching stones.
That's because you're still alive.
Excuse me. Yep. I'm now at 0.6. Yeah, I'm coming up the watching stones now.
So the destination for this quest has the ring on it? On the map?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
And yeah.
Did it work?
Well, Singer, where is Singer?
Yeah, he's on the other side. He's just in front of us. Here I go.
Not seeing... Oh, there we go.
Trying to remember the name of that Kiefer Sutherland movie where these med students kept like clinically killing themselves just so they could try to see what was on the other side.
I know the one you mean. Alright, then you're gonna have to do it a couple of times to get his... Oh, okay. I don't know why it killed me but not Egg.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
There we go. Thank you.
Travel by death.
Yeah, Julia Roberts was in it too.
Flatliners, I think.
Flatliners.
Yeah,
That's
Flatliners. Yes.
You guys are just doing the Middle Earth version of Flatliners.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much how Mrs. M spent Thanksgiving of 2022.
Alright, this guy is not hostile for me. Because I haven't got the
Has to
quest.
be activated by somebody. There's a vent here that needs to be clicked on.
Yeah, which I don't. Well, everybody's here. Although Ed is
Bacchus
busy
wasn't
fishing
here for the
rather
first 2 or 3 roving threats, so he
No.
probably doesn't have it unlocked yet.
No, I don't, but I'm happy to pew it with you.
I didn't know anybody else was here. I didn't hear any other fishing rods. Your loss. I caught a real nice largemouth bass, fellas. All right, here we go. Hammer Dam went down.
Alright, back to Aguirre.
Yep. Singer says he's busy looking for birds here.
Corbin kid got a Ranger's armor reinforcements recipe.
Nice.
Useful.
Oddly enough, that largemouth bass I caught is probably more valuable than these gift givers brands.
You can buy some nice cosmetics with them.
Sorry, late to the conversation, your sound keeps going in and out on my speakers because of the sound of my game. Forges of Khazad-dûm is so loud.
I think the cosmetics are for figments now. Well, if you're talking about the unearthed LIs, those are for figments.
No. The tapestries and so on.
Oh, the tapestries. Okay.
All right. Well done, guys. Bacchus, appreciate you helping out.
No, not at all. Happy to be of service. It's been a while since I've done this with you guys.
Now I need about 48 essences.
Yeah, 48 here, 48 there. Pretty soon you're talking about a lot of essences.
Super
Now,
easy. Barely.
Now, if I have any, I should just slot them in, because you can reslot an essence, can't you? Like, just put another on top.
You can overwrite an essence, and you can also, if you have an essence reclamation scroll, you can remove all of the essences on a slotted piece of gear.
Yeah, okay. But rather than leaving any sitting around or getting rid of any, I should just throw them in. If I have an empty slot, I should put it in. If I get a level
If
7
it's
or 6.
compatible, yeah, if it's compatible. There's level restrictions.
Okay.
And then at endgame, there's some further restrictions too about the type of essence.
Yeah. They don't want you to actually be able to make your armor useful. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
I know you were off this week, but it is Friday.
Yes.
I've earned 5 Lotro points.
Congratulations, Jinx. Singer says, it all gets replaced anyways. There's 2 things Zinger loves. It's roving threat hunting and essence armor.
Man of varied tastes.
So I'm trying to think what would be the least awful. Roving threats of Evandim? Roving threats of the Misty Mountains?
Misty Mountains is another one of those really painful to navigate places.
Oh, it's not as bad as Angmar.
No, it's not as bad as Angmar. That takes effort.
And you'll notice I didn't suggest roving threats of Forakill. I think the roving threat quest bestowers in Tinadur, but most of the roving threats are actually right around Anuminus. I think if we wanted something that wouldn't take as long as Angmar just did, Evandim's probably the way to finish. Excuse me. I have to be up in 4.5 hours.
Do you want me to port to Tinuter, or actually that's a hunter port too? So.
Which I don't have yet.
Okay. Well, I can
I
take
can get us to Bree.
No, I have Tinuter.
Nope, let's do that.
Oh, is that a group-wide portal?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's handy. Well, when we get there, I will pick up the quest. So I must actually maybe play my Mariner at some point. Oh, okay, so it's fast travel to thingies. Boatmasters.
Yep. It's called Sail to rather than Guide to.
Stay a moment.
So I'll pick up the 3 of them?
Stay a moment.
Yep.
Might I take a moment of your time?
It would be nice if they reworked hunter guide skills and valors, so that if you valor a hunter or a mariner or a warden or a whatever, you get the travel skills appropriate for that level.
Since Bacchus needs to go up there anyway, do we want to check out the one that's...
I can do that at my own time, that's not a problem.
Okay. Well, but there's a spawn point near High King's Crossing anyway.
Okay, so...
Or just a little up from there.
On the other side of the river, or?
On the other side, yeah. Up on the hill.
Oh. Oops.
We ride for King's Crossing and for glory.
And for broken legs, because I went off the edge of the cliff.
It happens. You glad you were on a horse?
Yep. Broke the horse's legs instead of mine.
And you put a healthy sense of fear into the horse so it'll know to listen to you better next time.
Mm-hmm. Which reminds me of a truly horrible joke, which is not funny and certainly not appropriate for Lotro Street.
I'll look forward to hearing it tomorrow.
Yep. It's the kind of thing we used to laugh at, but would get people very, very unhappy now. So yes. Tastes and humor have, well, actually in this case, rightfully so, changed.
Well, I got up this morning. Mrs. M was watching Stripes on basic cable. I think there was an over-the-air channel called Laugh, and they had this warning about how, caution, the jokes from this movie may seem wildly offensive in this day and age. It was like...
Zinger found Tarlog
Okay.
up on the hill here.
Up on the hilltop, Zinger paws. The only one I see on my map is Bacchus.
Yeah, I found all these when I was level 35.
The hard way.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Oh, you ready?
We got a plan?
Kill them all.
I think this one knocks you up in the air, doesn't he?
Yep. Sure looks like it.
We gotta kill the, rather tough. Let me try and get his attention. If you guys want to take care of that other ant while I'll just touch him around until...
I think he's flying now. I don't see him.
Yeah.
He's all
I
out
was on
of
him, but
Yeah, I would describe the spot as above the, on the hill above King's Crossing near the catapult. I would have known what you meant. I had no idea where we were going based on the previous description.
So I think Ed's saying you give bad directions.
Yes. Not angry, I'm just disappointed. And a little angry. Alright, where are we off to, boys?
Moving threads. Roving thread quest.
Well, there's the one deep in Innuminous.
Yeah, I thought there were a couple of those.
There's one that's right near the monument that you need for the quest.
I'll quickest way to do that is let's all gather up and then Egg ports us back to Tinadur and we go from there.
Okay.
Is it?
Or we could always leap off the edge of the cliff like...
You don't have to leap.
It's
We
about to
can
do.
ride down.
Oh, there we go.
It's
Oh,
not...
yes.
This is actually quite navigable, and it points us right towards Illuminus. There's even stairs right here where I'm at.
He says as he leaps off. Crunch, crunch.
I'm trying to control
Oh,
a medium
that's-
war steed, so yeah.
Yeah. What am I even riding? Light or something.
Freelancer would be proud of you.
That is the quick one. Or the quicker one.
He's a big fan of medium for some reason.
No, light only.
Is it me? Oh, light only?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freelancers
Yeah,
of the
after the
opinion
rework.
that even if you've got a guardian or a champion, you should be on a light war steed. Anything else is just preposterous.
Medium was definitely the go-to one before the rebalance, because you could do that. You had that skill
Sacrifice.
that sacrifice. There we go. So you didn't get knocked off in under like 0.31 seconds type thing. But,
Oh, I haven't been to
now
Illuminus before. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm getting. You have discovered this. You have discovered that. New deed. New deed. Well, which is not surprising given it's Valor tune. I wonder if they're going to give us more Valors at 20 years.
I hope not.
I don't know. I find them useful.
Yeah, destroying all those Valars just seemed to upset a lot of people when I was destroying them.
Well, it's content. If you're not going to use them.
Like it's a bad thing. Don't you like to upset people?
It's like when somebody gets a new PlayStation 5 on launch day just so they can bust it into little pieces and post it on YouTube. And everybody
Yeah,
who
that
couldn't get their
was-
hands on one is like, oh.
And with good reason. Oh, this is... I forgot how you navigate around here. This is a good place to do a couple of Slayer deeds.
Nope. It's not on Till Anun. Where was the other spawn point in Illuminus?
Arient. Just past the big long bridge.
that's the
Stupid
one I
Worsted
just
keeps
checked.
getting me stuck. Really? There's always a roving threat down here. How is there not a roving threat down here? I'd have bet dollars to donuts there's a roving threat down here.
Yeah, down here on the left-hand side.
That's impossible. He's right. There's not one here.
Supposedly there's a spawn point near the ranger camp. Did you check that one?
Nope.
Get back.
It's like these guys don't want to know they're dead. They're just taking their time about falling over.
Well, I think the servers are just shocked anybody's in a numinous.
Yeah.
In a courtyard northeast of the main camp. 18.6, 70.2.
Zinger says northwest of Anuminous. Yeah, there's one outside along the shoreline sometimes, up in the hills. I was very surprised we didn't find one here, though. This is what I love about roving threat hunting, though. I mean, this is such a trip down memory lane. I kind of skipped over a lot of Evandem, and I'm just remembering all the different crazy times adventuring out here. Stable Master, Mustering Horn, good times.
Egg, what were those coordinates? Oh, you're already here. Never mind.
Oh, there was another spawn point that was south of where we found that other roving threat. Did we check that one?
No.
Nope, we did not.
Yeah, here we are. I remember this point. Been out here a few times.
Whereabouts are you at?
16.3 south and 74.9 west.
I ride straight past that guy without seeing him.
Yeah, the cliff's a little not readily apparent. You have to know to look for it.
I guess I didn't quite ride straight past that guy.
Suneth. Good with Rifle says, is there no PvP in this game? Yeah, there actually is entire zones dedicated just to player versus player.
Yeah.
It
doesn't have open world factional PvP the way that like World of Warcraft or Star Wars or that kind of thing does. It's a dedicated game mode.
Oh, now you're going to come back.
I think we're all here.
And surprisingly enough, it's the PvP is quite.
Where are we missing? Yep. Arthur?
Yep. Yeah, the PvP is actually fairly popular.
In Lotro?
Nowhere near as much as the PvE, but you know, given the population size, it is actually quite a few people play it apparently.
Okay.
Well, it depends a lot on server.
Yeah, that's what
It's
Arkansas
pretty popular in Arkenstone and Evernight.
Yeah, we're good
All
to go.
right, we are here.
Wow, okay. spending my time running away.
As well you
What are
should.
you, chicken?
Yep. It's the fighting him around a bit. That's an annoyingly long spear.
Yeah, they need to add a third kind of potion called vodka that eliminates all fear.
Proactively.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to just work our way around this side of the lake?
Can do.
Because there's some other spawn points north of us.
Yeah, I think there's one up in the hills by the giants, isn't there?
Yep. Yes. there
Yeah, I
is.
seem to recall
And
fighting up there once in a while.
And there's also one in that clearing that's a little north of there.
Okay. Give everybody a nice
Some lady
panoramic
in a
view of...
Yeah, some lady in
It
a
is
cave
pretty.
up ahead that's hard to kill.
Yep.
You can go swimming here, I think. I haven't found
Yeah.
a way around.
Yeah. I don't think you can stay mounted around there.
I always like it when you're in a zone like this and something bugs out and aggroes you.
Some stupid little gray thing.
Yeah. Like, oh, we were going to let you live.
I just watched that dude beat a dragon to death and eat its soul. I'm gonna pick a fight with him.
Exactly. Twisted Grove. Well, I know this isn't a spawn point. Alright, here's the
Yeah,
giant village.
Yeah, not seeing anything.
The RB Giants.
Oh, here he is, Drogus.
Coming to you.
Everybody here? Yep.
I'm almost to it. I'm here.
did not make it. Alright, let's head back to Tinador.
Okay.
Nicely done, fellas. Can't believe there wasn't one in Anuminous proper. That's very surprising.
It is a bit of a weird one, yeah. Oh, I picked
What
up
do you
my
need?
Evans import.
Greetings. What do you need? What can I do for you?
Awesome sauce. All right, it is 12:35 a.m. I have to be up in 4 hours. Let's go ahead and call it here, gentlemen. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. My thanks to everybody who pitched in for the fundraiser tonight. Very much appreciate the support. And let's see who's up streaming.
Oh, Patina's up, Herky's up. Tux is playing the Old Republic. I haven't seen him online in a while.
No, Tux has been around later more often. Gotten a chance to raid him a couple times.
I just don't seem to see him online when he's on. Yeah, different times and so on.
All right. We love Herky. He is a deeply warped and flawed individual, which is one of the reasons why we love him. I am going to raid Herky just because I love jump scaring him. But if you, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. If you're worried about keeping it classy to the extreme, not that Herky Mad isn't classy, but he might just poop himself when we raid with a big party because he always jump scares. So you've been warned. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be on my personal channel this weekend. If you come by, I will be trying to shake you down for cash. Consider yourself warned. And have a great weekend. My thanks to Zinger, to Bacchus, to Forbin Kid, and to Egarther for joining me tonight. Have a good one, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Cheers.
Say hi to Herky. Throw him a follow if you haven't already. He is good people.
With a very funny sense of humor, if dodgy.
Dodgy and funny.
I have to go to Dunin's Way.